Hey, what's going on today, guys? It's Trey. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at Ephesus. This is one place that has been on my bucket list for years, and we have finally made it. We got here in a breeze. There are actually a lot more people than we expected there to be. We're here during the off season, but as you can see behind me, there are just hordes and hordes of tourists. So I'm very interested to see how busy the actual sites are, but the weather's nice. Really excited to be here. One immediate shock that I've noticed since we've been here is this area, this front entrance area is very, very touristy. And like, you know, the salespeople are also super aggressive. So I've never seen anything like this at a tourist spot except maybe the Eiffel Tower, but wow. Super touristy. Now, I do want to give a quick shout out to Ben and Camille from Near From Home on YouTube. They have an amazing YouTube channel. And honestly, I spent hours watching their Ephesus video repeatedly. They gave great information. I'm going to actually post their video in their channel in the description below. Ben and Camille, thank you guys so much. Your video was an outstanding help and guide. One more quick thing I wanted to mention is while we were in the parking lot, there were a ton of men out there telling us that it takes like 3 to 4 hours to actually get into Ephesus. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Don't fall for the scam. They're trying to get you to take like a carriage ride up to the top. Don't fall for it. Make the walk. My back is destroyed and we are still making the walk up. So don't fall for the scam. So without wasting any more time, let's head into Ephesus and check it out. Quick piece of advice. There's no restrooms in the actual venue itself. So as soon as you enter from the entrance here, just make an immediate right. These are the only bathrooms on site. So whatever you do, make sure to go because you will be stranded if you don't go here. Oh, found our first cat. Besides the history and the beauty, Ephesus is also known for having hundreds of thousands of cats just roaming around the grounds. So far, we have seen a ton. We're probably going to see thousands more once we actually get deeper into the venue. So we did buy the museum pass. Once again, huge thank you to Ben and Camille for the awesome information. But this museum pass is actually going to grant us entrance into a number of different sites around Turkey. And so this is a really awesome investment. And it's going to actually save us a lot of money in the long run. You guys obviously don't have to purchase this, but it makes a lot of sense in the long run if you plan on doing a lot of tourist sites. Guys, it is off season. Look at how many people are here. It's a lot more people than I expected there to be. And so if you guys want further proof that those guys in the parking lot were trying to scam us, this is the entrance right here. And literally right over here is the amphitheater itself. So yeah, definitely doesn't take 3 hours to get there. Ephesus is a remarkable historic gem located in the massive Izmir province. This UNESCO heritage site has had quite the history since its construction around the year 550 BC. The city of Ephesus was one of the largest and most important cities in the ancient Mediterranean world. It was one of the oldest Greek settlements along the Aegean Sea and later became the provincial seat of the Roman government in Asia. Ephesus is also an important site in the world of Christianity as it is regularly referenced in the New Testament, and its oldest documented reference is in Paul's letter to Corinthians. Ephesus is also the first city to build a church memorializing the Virgin Mary. Today, Ephesus stands as a reminder of a once very sophisticated society responsible for a lot of the systems and tools that we utilize around the world today. And despite standing in ruins, the ancient city of Ephesus still stands stronger and prouder than ever. So I'm sure some of you guys are probably wondering, Trey, why aren't you guys walking down the road? Well, as you can see, the road is roped off, so you can't actually walk on the road. So I'm standing on it right now, but it's just truly remarkable how well preserved and maintained this place is. It is really awesome. How awesome is this? Man, how awesome was that? I really didn't think we would get a show. That was pretty awesome. For anybody that's interested, we decided not to book a tour, and the main reason why we did that is because we like to go at our own pace. We don't want to have to be waiting for people. Sometimes tours can take a little bit longer than they need to be, and we just decided to go at our own pace, see everything for as long as we want to see, and we just like the freedom of doing what we want. So another big shout out to Ben and Camille, because you really don't need to do a tour coming here. Save your money and go at your own pace. This is supposed to be the most popular tourist site in all of Turkey. Wow, look at that. Wow, I'm literally speechless right now. It's amazing how well preserved all of these sites are. It's insane. I'm literally just gonna stand here for the next few minutes, guys. Take it all in. Just look at all the extensive detail and craftsmanship. I mean, wow. Man, that dude almost fell right there. But wow. So I do feel kind of bad because I've stepped in front of probably 100 different family photos. Obviously not on purpose, but just because there's not a whole lot of space, but there's a lot of people here. And so just keep in mind when you come here, you might step in front of a few photos, just say sorry and keep it moving. But wow, guys, how amazing is this place? We've been all over the world. We've seen everything, but I don't think I've seen anything quite like this venue here. Another thing, there actually isn't as many cats as I thought there would be, or at least as I've seen in the photos. I feel like every photograph that I've seen, there have been hundreds of thousands of cats, but I've only seen maybe like 100 or so not too many. But wow, we are having a really awesome time here. So I know there's gonna be a few questions about wheelchair and stroller accessibility. For a place that is very rocky and very bumpy, they fortunately have a ton of ramps. They don't have any elevators, but they do have ramps to actually get you down into the sites themselves, which I think is really awesome, really inclusive, and really impressive. So if you do use a wheelchair or if you have a stroller like we do, rest assured you will be well taken care of. So funny story, this area here is actually supposed to be a brothel. This was a brothel back in the day. Well, I guess it's not really funny. This used to be people's job. But yeah, and we got this little buddy down here resting up. So we've been here for about an hour and we have barely scratched the surface. This place is massive, but it doesn't feel like we've been here for an hour, and that's a good thing. When Ben and Camille said that they were here, they said that they spent about 4 hours here. But wow, this place is huge. So now I think we're gonna head inside to check out the clay houses. Guys, these stairs are no joke, but this place is awesome. This place is unbelievable. Look at how big and expansive it is. And plus there's nobody in here. And the really awesome thing is it is included with your museum pass. So this is a really special room here. I believe this is where they actually used to make the tile back in the day. And so hopefully the camera's picking up the size of the room. This place is huge. And so you could imagine back in the day, there'd probably be maybe like 30 or so people in here working on the tile. But as you could see on the ground, look at the incredible detail of the tile, and it's all really well preserved. And actually my favorite tile in here is this tile here. Just look at the craftsmanship and design. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's like teeny tiny pieces of tile. So each of these pieces of tile were individually placed to create this large floor here. It's just incredible. Man, these are like stairs on a naval ship. Jeez. Almost at a 90-degree angle. Now, I do have some bad news, unfortunately. If you do have a wheelchair or a stroller, there are no ramps or elevators in this facility. So you will have to either leave it behind or skip it altogether because the stairs are extremely steep and also it's pretty tight in here as well. By the way, I know I have a jacket on, but it's actually getting a little bit warmer outside. But coming in here, it feels amazing. I don't know if they have like an AC system running or if there's just a nice cool breeze from outside, but man, it feels amazing in here. So just to show you guys where we are, this is actually the building that we're in here. You can see it's pretty futuristic and it definitely sticks out like a sore thumb, but that's actually where we are right now. So we're in like this huge dome slash facility and yeah. That's what that is. Look at the paint that is still on the walls. What kind of paint were they using back then? It's definitely a lot more sophisticated than what we have today, that's for sure. But wow, insane. Just look at the detail of the walls and the tile. Wow. So obviously, as you can tell, some of this stuff has been reinforced. You can see that they've added these wood beams to hold up the columns, but for the most part, all of this is original. It's incredible. We have made it to the top. So we did start our journey way down here, and now we are way at the top. And what's really cool is you can actually see down below. So if you're afraid of heights, you might want to skip this, but you can definitely see down there. You can literally see underneath. And yeah, you can see way down there. Well guys, that's gonna be it for the terrace houses. So now we're gonna continue to head back outside and explore. So it is important to mention, once you actually leave, you do have to walk back down to get out. So if stairs aren't your thing, just keep in mind you will have to take them to head back out. I do have some good news. They do have like these little shops and stands that you can stop off and get some food, some Turkish coffee, Turkish tea. Looks like they've got some milkshakes in a can, soda, water. So yeah, don't feel like you need to come out here and starve. They have you covered in the food department. So the big question, was the terrace house worth it? 100%. If you don't have the museum pass and you just have a standard ticket, I would 110% recommend paying the extra price to get in. One, because there's really not too many people in there, but also you'll get a chance to see something that really not a lot of people get to see when they come here, because they honestly just blow right by it. So 100% worth the money. So head in there and check it out when you decide to come. There's just so much to see and do here that sometimes people just forget to look at the little fine details. Like look at the writing etched into stone here. And all of this is original. It is so crazy to me. Wow. Look at that. And it's literally written on almost every stone around here. Wow. Now, a good question that I have is who's going to help me translate this? So I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably know what this is. This here is a public restroom. Yes, the seating slash urinals are pretty close, but these are public restrooms. So this is where the people used the restroom back in the day. Wow. I think this might be my favorite view of the day. Really, because there's like not too many people around here. And I'm far enough away to be able to get a great vantage point. Oh man, breathtaking. If you look closely, they actually have Medusa carved into the stone up there.
So today, instead of Medusa.
We've been here for about 2 hours and it doesn't even feel like we've been here that long, to be honest. And that's just because there is so much to see and do. And yes, there are a lot of people here, but it's still large enough to feel like we have the place to ourselves. And so It's really intimate. It's really nice. Having a great time. Probably gonna be here another like 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours, and we still probably won't get a chance to see everything, but having so much fun here. It's really an awesome place. I think this goes without being said, but when you come here, just be smart. Don't climb the walls. Like, don't sit on the ruins. Certainly don't take anything from here. I just saw somebody not too long ago trying to take a stone, and I also saw somebody trying to climb the wall. Don't, just be smart when you come. Leave everything where it is. I still just can't get over these roads, guys. They are in such great shape, especially for being over 2,000 years old. All right, so we just made it up this hill. Try not to get in this guy's shot, but yeah, let's see what's up here. Wow, look at the detail on this. It's incredible. I don't know if it's because it's lunchtime or what, but there is virtually nobody up here. There's like this couple right here, but it's really just us up here, and it's really nice actually. All right, guys, we have made it to the top of the hill, and wow, it is huge up here, and it is a ghost town. I'll tell you what, the people must have been in great shape back in the day going up and down that hill. So we have actually made it to the smaller Coliseum at the top of the hill. And this Coliseum is awesome. You know, I think a lot of people get too tired before they can make it all the way up to the top, and then they double back to go to the other Coliseum. But there's virtually nobody here. I mean, there's a few people over here, but it's really quiet up here. And it's really awesome. It's super intimate. This Coliseum only seats around 1,000 people compared to the larger one that seats about 20,000 people. So this place is really cool. This place is awesome. I don't know what's going on up behind me, but these people, random people, are taking a picture with Golden. So it's very interesting. So what happened just now?
I guess these random people saw Golden, wanted to hold them and then take a picture with them. Gonna start charging folks, man.
By the way, I know she's not on camera a bunch, but this is my beautiful wife, Justine. I don't know what I would do without her. We literally had a conversation last night. I don't know what I would do without her. She's just so amazing. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try not to bust my butt, but we are actually gonna head over to the larger Coliseum now. So see you guys there. All right, guys, we have made it to the Great Colosseum here in Ephesus, and this is one of the most important monuments in the entire city. So this is where a lot of the larger events were held. There were tons of meetings between politicians, and this was just a really great meeting place for the people of the time. As you can see, there is tons of seating. This place is rumored to have held well over 20,000 people, which is insane. As this place is huge. Look at how big, look at how many seats there are. Could you imagine back in the day being like a performer or a politician, or maybe somebody that's about to be executed? Could you imagine just watching all these people with their eyes on you? This place is huge. So I don't usually do this when I go to places, but I am gonna touch the wall because this is just one place that is very, very special to me. And wow, I can't believe that we are here. I used to read about this place in history books, and like we're actually here in the flesh walking, and it's just it's so special and amazing. So I am walking to the very top to try to get a better view. If my neurosurgeon saw me right now, he'd probably have a heart attack, but you only live once. Look at this view. Wow. I mean, just unbelievable. Yeah, guys, Ephesus, I'm sold. 100%, 110% worth it. We've had a wonderful time. This place is awesome. I wonder where like the highly sought after seating would have been back in the day. You would obviously think that would probably be down around this area in the lower level, but who knows? Where would you guys have sat back in the day? So I think this lady's about to start singing right now. We even got another performance. I ain't gonna complain. Goodbye, Great Coliseum. You were amazing. We will definitely be back in the future. You are awesome. So I actually found a little hidden entrance into the Coliseum. This is pretty awesome in here. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us. We had an absolutely amazing time here at Ephesus, but stay tuned. We are gonna head over to the Temple of Artemis. It's only a 7-minute drive away, and it's one place that we couldn't pass up. It's literally right across the street from the main entrance, so we're not quite done yet. So stay tuned. Let's go check it out. All right, we have made it to the Temple of Artemis. Now, I know this just looks like a plot of land with a bunch of rubble on it, but just imagine 2,000 years ago, this entire section of land here was a gigantic building, and this is one of the pillars that actually held up the roof on top of the Acropolis. But as you can see, over time, nature has taken its course, and yeah, this place has unfortunately turned into rubble. This place is magnificent. I actually think it's pretty funny. So on top, I just saw like an eagle fly into a nest up there, but you can see him fly down now. But yes, this is a very important area. And believe it or not, we are still in the Ephesus city limit. So this city was massive. Think like Philadelphia in the United States or Miami, not quite as large as New York City, but it was still a very massive city. All right, guys, we are gonna make a quick stop at 7 Sleepers. The 7 Sleepers, commonly called the 7 Sleepers of Ephesus, refers to the 7 early Christians who lived in Ephesus in the 3rd century AD in the time of the Roman Emperor Decius. These 7 young men hid in a cave outside of the city of Ephesus around 250 AD to escape persecution. Having fallen asleep inside the cave, they slept approximately 150 to 200 years and woke up during the reign of Theodosius II. After being so hungry, they sent one of them to go and grab bread from the local town. The shopkeeper was so suspicious when the man tried to give him a 200-year-old coin that he called the guards and had the 7 men arrested. As time went on, they became treated as holy and sacred people. Theodosius, the Roman emperor, wanted to visit the 7 early Christians, but by the time he arrived, they all unfortunately died due to their old age. They've got all this like heavy-duty machinery, and these guys aren't looking too happy that I'm filming, so I'm gonna stop filming because pretty sure this might be an archaeological site. All right, guys, we are gonna stop off and grab some food. How amazing is this place? Wow. All right, guys, check out our table. Wow, this place is awesome. Look at how awesome this restaurant is. Wow. How awesome is this restaurant? We're sitting on the ground. Feels amazing in here. I can't wait for the food. So Rosie and I decided to get the freshly squeezed mandarin juice, which we got a chance to try yesterday and it was amazing, so hopefully this is just as good. So Grandpa got the chicken skewers. Still waiting on Rosie and our dish, but we did order some fries. Look at how big the fry order is. Now we're getting attacked by another cat over here.
Okay.
Now they're fighting over who's gonna try to get our food. So guys, I don't know what on earth we got to eat, but it looks and smells amazing.
Hey.
Cats are still trying to attack. All right, let's give one of these a try. Let's do it. I can see the cat right next to me. But this has got onion, spinach. It's really good. It's really hot. It's crispy. It's got great texture. A tiny bit of spice. It's really good. I like it. After a late lunch, we headed to the world-famous House of the Virgin Mary with little time to spare. We're running right now because the House of Mary closes in 4 minutes. So we gotta see if we can make it there in time. So I know we did all that running, but unfortunately we did it for nothing because we made it right at 5 o'clock. They shut the doors. We're not allowed to go inside, but we are allowed to see it from the outside, and it does look pretty cool. So I guess we can say that we've been to the House of Mary, but we haven't been inside the House of Mary. So just make sure that you make it with enough time to get in. So I have some good news. The priest came outside and he's letting us go inside. So the running wasn't for nothing. We got a chance to go inside, and wow, we are extremely blessed to have made it in time because that was really worth it. It was very emotional and very somber, and like we're really high up in elevation right now. So I don't know if like my breath is just taken away from the elevation per se, or from just like the presence here. This place is really beautiful. But now it's time to get arrested. All right, the last stop of the day is actually right behind me, and that is the St. John's Basilica. So let's head in, check it out. All right, guys, I think our luck has run out because it is closed. But looks really nice. Really awesome looking place. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for us. So we are gonna come back and check out the Basilica another day because this place looks stunning. So we're gonna probably just come back another day. Hey guys, Future Trey here. So it's 5 days later and we are back to see the Basilica of St. John. So let's head in, check it out. The Basilica of St. John was built in the 6th century under Emperor Justinian I and his wife Theodora over the supposed site of St. John the Apostle's tomb. The church's major attraction was, of course, St. John's tomb and its marble encasement, which is still visible to this day. An old story relates that when the saint's tomb was opened by Constantine, no relics were found attesting to the saint's miraculous assumption into heaven. The ruins have since been restored by a number of institutions around the globe. So for reference, I'm about 5'11", and look at the size of these stone tablets. It stuns me every time. And the fact that there was no modern machinery back in the day, it is incredible how they were able to construct and erect these amazing structures. This is actually a scaled down version of the Basilica of St. John. So I'm up on a hill right now, and this is where the Basilica used to stand. And as you can see, it is now essentially ruins. Now, this site is extremely important because this is actually the final resting place of St. John himself. And actually right over my shoulder is St. John's tomb. So let's head over and check it out. So right now I'm actually walking underneath St. John's tomb. And the really great thing about this place is it is literally located right across the street from Ephesus. And that's St. John's Basilica. Wow, what a fun-filled day. We got a chance to do and see so much. We had some amazing food, met some amazing people, and for us, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have done this much and to have seen this much. We are incredibly, incredibly grateful. So as always, thank you guys for the continued love and support. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, as it really does help the channel in a number of ways. Feel free to subscribe to the channel because we go on adventures like this all the time. This is what my wife, son, and I do. So we have a great time everywhere that we go. And yeah, we still have barely scratched the surface of things to do here in Turkey. So we've got another fun-filled day tomorrow, so tune into that video. But as always, thank you guys for the continued love and support. Thank you. Mahalo for watching.